Hello everybody, and welcome back to Life is Strange, True Colors, where we have finished 2 chapters, and they're only 4, so like 4 episodes really, but I'm really glad they didn't release it in episodes, because episode 2 would have been very, very boring. But we're going to go ahead and get right back into the game in, I want to keep on saying episode, chapter 3. Monster or Mortal? Does she have a picture of a cat? Or a tattoo of a cat? I don't know what that is.
You have a superpower? You're both fucking with me, right?
Do Ryan and I look like the fucking with you type? It's all true.
Fine. Then tell me what I'm feeling right now.
You're feeling disbelief.
You're actually a little annoyed. You feel hurt that we didn't tell you until now. Whether it's true or not, you don't like being left out.
Well, okay. Oh shit. The foosball game. You knew exactly what to do.
You needed to focus on the positive memories, not get lost in the sadness. I thought it would help.
It did. Just warn me next time, okay?
Deal.
Never thought I'd have a freaky empath friend. Pretty wild.
So, any sign of Diane today?
No. But she was in yesterday working on her laptop.
You said she was afraid of something around Gabe's death. If she's covering up what Typhon did, I bet there's proof.
I hope so. If she comes in today, let's be ready with a plan. In the meantime, I've got to finish my shift.
We're on it.
Ooh, bartending? I get to bartend?
Time to earn a paycheck. I should clean the dirty dishes around the bar.
Jed, thank you so much for remembering my birthday last week, and that Marco Esconda Tequila was excellent. You are welcome over anytime. Your best look by a long shot, Francisco.
Ah, Colorado tap water. I'm not convinced this is totally sanitary, but what do I know?
Jogger?
Can't go on a run. Everyone will see how awkward and out of shape I am. Forget it.
Been there before. Maybe I can encourage her. Appetizing. Hey, can I ask you something? I've always felt too self-conscious to try running. You seem like a pro. Any tips?
Oh. Well, definitely don't let that stop you. Just push through it, you know?
I'll try that. Thanks. I think our chat actually helped.
Yeah. Chat helped, apparently. Black Lantern will be closed on the last Thursday of every month from 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. for town council business. Please direct questions, concerns.
Did you trade out the quarters in the register yet?
All you, kid.
Can't do that.
How do these birdwatching...
girl from Rome. Gosh, I really miss that song. They used to play it in here all the time.
Weird. I've never heard it. Maybe Jed knows where it went? Hey, where do we keep unused jukebox CDs?
We don't. Everything we have is in the jukebox.
Cool. Just curious. Jed's such a liar. Jed's such a liar. Definitely the best boss I've ever had. Which, to be fair, isn't that high a bar.
Isn't that high a bar? What?
The hell am I gonna do with a jacket that says Hell Divers on the back?
Jeez, I don't know, boss man. Maybe you could wear it, like the rest of us are gonna do.
You think I want to broadcast my affiliation with you jokers to the rest of the world? I got a reputation.
Your tab is in the 6 figures, Ducky.
Chump change. Let's make it 12. It's gonna be a long night tonight. Always is. Same thing every year.
Tonight's the spring festival. I wonder what's wrong. Hey, Ducky. Is everything okay?
Of course. I've never felt better.
Okay. Glad to hear it.
It's gonna be a long night tonight. Always is.
Jed acts like he's in charge, but we all know who really calls the shots in here. Ducky almost hustled me out of my first paycheck. Good thing Jed stepped in. Poor Amelia.
Well, this doesn't do anything.
Fuck you, Ryan Lucan. Enjoy your Birder of the Year title while it lasts.
Oh, shit. Ryan's got a rival. The spring festival is nigh. Nigh, I say. How's it going?
We have some ideas that are gonna blow your mind.
Well, let's not get ahead of it.
Blow your mind.
Can't wait.
Steph really reminds me of Chloe.
Hey, do you guys know a song that goes, "Where are you, girl from Rome"?
Holy shit. Blast from the past. Alabaster Daydreams.
My dad used to love that song. Gabe would put it on repeat just to mess with him. Got to the point where he couldn't stand to even hear it anymore.
Oh?
So, what happened to it?
Eventually, Jed pulled it out of the jukebox and stashed it somewhere. You could ask him.
Sweet. Thanks. Hey, boss. Do the words Alabaster Daydreams mean anything to you?
Oh, hell. Like brother, like sister, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Guess it's been long enough. It's back behind the bar someplace.
Thank you.
All right. Let's hear this infamous song.
Earworm Squasher.
Alabaster Daydreams. That's it. How the hell?
Don't worry about it.
Oh no, copyright, it's gonna go. I'm gonna change the song before. Go change the song. Okay. Hello.
Hey, Eleanor. How are you?
I'm doing okay. Thank you, dear. I really appreciate your help from a couple weeks ago. It means a lot to me.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Of course. I'm glad I could help.
If I can get help on my own, Riley never needs to know about my condition. I won't have to be a burden.
It breaks my heart that she's coping with this alone. I feel terrible for Eleanor, and I don't think it's getting any easier.
Probably not. Also, we need to go upstairs. I can't go upstairs.
Steph and Ryan, the newest inductees. Gabe would be proud. Love you, Gabe.
Oh. 2019. So this game takes place 2 years ago? That's a bit odd. But that's also when Life is Strange 2 took place, so maybe we'll see characters from the last game in here?
Poor Ducky. I wonder what's going on.
Okay, hold on. Let me... I don't want to get it spoiled too much, but it doesn't seem like there's too much else I can... Oh, hello. I didn't even see you.
Hey, getting ready for the big LARP?
Oh, hey. Yeah. Trying. I hope we can get Ethan into it.
That is for sure.
Is everything okay?
Yeah. Don't worry. I'm sure he'll like it.
I hope the LARP goes well. They deserve a little fun.
No emotion. Does the game change every time?
Poor Amelia.
Excuse me, I'm just gonna grab your garbage in front of you. It's fine, it's fine. Uh-oh.
She's here.
Hey, welcome. I'll be right with you. I better check in with Steph and Ryan.
Let's check in with
Okay,
Steph and Ryan then.
She's here. What's the plan?
Well, we have two plans actually. But we're still workshopping them.
Sorry, got a drink. 2 is good.
Good to have options, right? So what are they?
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I asked Diane out on a date.
Wait, what?
And she's so into it. She doesn't notice one Ryan Lucan swiping her laptop. Ryan carries said laptop upstairs, acquiring damning evidence. Maybe Diane and I still hook up? Not important.
That's your plan? Oh my god,
What's
please tell me
plans?
you have something better.
I do. Now, to be clear, it's the same plan. Except, I'm the distraction. Look, Steph, I don't even think she's gay, all right? She's probably into the rugged mountain man type. All the transplants are.
Let's keep workshopping.
Okay, maybe these plans do need some more time.
What? It's a simple plan, literally 2 steps. You just need to choose the hotter distraction.
Okay, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, no.
You're the only tiebreaker we have.
No, you're not gonna. What is this choice? What the heck? How am I supposed to know? Sure, Steph. I don't know.
Let's go with Steph. Badass DJ? It's a no-brainer. Sorry, Ryan.
Fuck yes. In your face.
Yeah, that's fair.
I
Look,
guess. I don't know what I'm doing.
I appreciate the effort, but we don't even know if she has anything worth stealing yet. I'm just gonna try talking to her. Maybe I can get her worked up and read her emotions. I'll let you know if I need that distraction.
Good luck.
I don't get what that was for.
Your usual.
Thanks, Alex.
What's the best way to rile her up? You know all I want is justice for my brother. Please. Help me.
Alex, I can assure you that Typhon is committed to a full and open investigation. We want to find those responsible and hold them accountable just as much as you do. That's the truth.
I get her riled up.
She's got a great poker face, unlike Mac. But let's see what she's really feeling.
I really hope she holds out her hand. Sorry, I was sitting a bit further away. I apologize.
Let me try and read her first.
Poor Gabe. No one deserves to die like that.
Oh,
She's
her hand
sad.
was just being held up.
If I keep her thinking about Gabe's death, maybe I can find out more. Do you have, enough napkins for the table?
Yeah. I'm fine, thanks.
Oh, such a cute photo.
My niece and nephew. They're adorable.
That's a nice cross.
Oh, thanks.
I bet you and Gabe threw back a lot of these together.
He was a great bartender. Made the long work days more bearable. A month later, and I can still feel the void he left behind.
William Bloom. Gabe loved him. I think he spent a whole year just listening to him.
Really? He had good taste. Surprised we never talked about it. Of all the people this could have happened to, why'd it have to be him?
Are you joining in the LARP later? It's been so hard for Ethan. We're all hoping it will cheer him up.
I can't. Good luck, though. I'm sure he'll appreciate it.
Okay. Now I need to pick something that will push Diane's emotions over the edge.
I mean, the plaque's pretty self-evident.
Look, I know you're not a bad person. But my brother is dead because of the choices you and Typhon made. How does that make you feel? I actually want to know.
Alex, Typhon is doing everything we can to address the situation. That's the truth. Okay?
Come on. Now's the time. So yeah, sorry, I was sitting a bit far back. Hopefully I
All right.
heard.
That's the
Hopefully
emotion I was looking for.
Got that stuff
Time to
on
explore Diane's
recording
guilt
though
about
when I was
Gabe.
sitting away. Yeah, oh yeah, hold your hand out.
Okay. Time to find out what Diane is really hiding.
He came here looking for a better life, just like me. He's gone. I'm still here.
Oh, sorry. Oop,
Hello?
there we go.
Miss Jacobs, it's Deputy Pike.
Pike, I'm sorry, but we're very busy at the moment.
There's been an accident.
What kind of accident?
Wait. There's something else.
Ooh, a flash drive. What's on that flash drive?
I can't undo what Typhon did, or the role I played. But at least I have everything I need to protect myself from them.
Holy shit. She must have evidence on
Looks
the
like
USB
I'll. Okay, I guess that's why we need the distraction.
Oh, looks like I'll need a distraction after all.
Here goes nothing.
Hey, Diane.
Oh, hey, Steph. How are you?
So, what's your deal?
I'm sorry?
Are you single? Semi-single? Taken, but still down to get drunk and make out?
Whoa. Was not expecting that at all. Am I blushing? I feel like I'm blushing.
No. You're cool as a cucumber.
That's good.
I guess she is.
I'm so flattered. I don't even know what to say.
Hey, no sweat. Just think about it. Get back to me. I'm not going anywhere.
Hey!
See ya.
Hey! Yay! Happy for them. Making people happy.
Holy shit, that was epic! Totally insane!
My heart is pounding.
Steph, there's a very real chance that you awoke something in Diane.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Shh, you might want to be quiet.
I know I'm cracking up, but that was legit terrifying. I hope it was worth the risk.
Hey, if she was happy, she's flattered.
Password protected.
Good for her.
Guess I'm not surprised.
I'll bring this to Riley. See if she's willing to help. She's a whiz at computer stuff.
In the meantime, we have a
Yes.
LARP to do.
Yes. LARP.
Grab your hat and meet me at the park. And don't forget your guitar, okay?
One question. When the LARP's over, can I keep the hat?
I'd say that all depends on how you do.
Damn. Gauntlet thrown.
So,
Okay, bye.
did you finish the thing?
Yeah, barely. It took me all night. I haven't carved like that in ages.
All right.
Oh.
I need to grab my guitar and the hat that Steph got me.
What? Steph's Grinch live action game. We'll see you all there. Live action game what? It's called a LARP, Dad. I knew that. I was testing you.
Wow. Typhon
Update
officially
regarding
clears
ongoing
Typhon of
investigation
any
into death
wrongdoing
of
and death
Gabe and
of local
Chen.
man at the hands of Typhon explosions.
Mr. Chen's death has been officially ruled an accident. However, our investigation remains open, and we encourage any members that might be valuable information to step forward and share with us. Our goal now is to gain a comprehensive understanding of the events that led to Mr. Chen's death in order to prevent further harm from befalling anyone in our community in the future. Thanks for your service, Deputy Pike. If you ruled an accident, why are you still investigating? As stated above, the goal at this point is to gather enough information to prevent any accident like this from occurring in the future. Accident. Scare, quotes, love to lick boots. Go back to your safe space. Please don't make me disable comments.
I still haven't gotten you open yet. Must be a key around here somewhere.
Okay, what are the things for this episode? These are pretty bland shirts. What now? What? Let me look. That's the cat one. I think it's the cat one and the red one. So this one and this one are the two that are the add-ons. These are some pretty lame clothing. Give me some exciting ones, please. Ooh, gift.
I'm really glad my advice helped.
Alex, thank you so much for advice about signing those documents. It really meant a lot to us. I made you a little something to show my gratitude. Hope you like it. Char. Oh, like your tattoo. Hey, good for them. They just can't testify.
Wow. Steph is a rock star for putting this together.
Welcome traveling those LARP
Ethan's
basics.
gonna flip.
A LARP live-action role-playing. Role-playing is a game in which players portray their characters through physical action using costumes and props to add to the fun. My feet are all tangled. We're here to have fun. Don't hit too hard. Go for arms, legs, torso, back, sides, front. Avoid hands, feet, neck, head. Act stuff out. If you get hit, perform a grunt or injury. Thank you so much for doing this. It means a lot. Health points 10. Oh gosh. There's no way I'm gonna remember all that.
A dire rat joined your party.
Ha, you're funny.
Leave it to me to wreck Gabe's bike on my first ride. At least Ryan had a good laugh about it.
Did you? Doesn't look wrecked. Looks like it did before. There has to be a memory around here somewhere. Oh, to be fair, there's probably one downstairs. I probably missed it. It's fine. Ah, yes. Butterfly effect. Oh. Someone left the hose on? Ooh, can I play mini golf out on the
Yikes.
terrace?
This garden is looking gnarly. I wonder how many times Gabe got stoned up here and stared at these. Guessing it was more than 0. So far, Ryan is the only one that uses this. Maybe I should just gift it to him.
Nothing up here. Kind of weird. But I'll find out where they are at the end, so it's fine. Whatever. There must be a memory in here then? It's really hot in my room. I want to record more, but I'm going to have to stop because I also need to edit, and I want to go to bed in the next, 2 hours, so... Memories all alone in the moonlight. Guitar.
Okay, let me grab my hat.
Where is...
Steph bought this for me as a gag, but I kind of developed a taste for it. I don't even know if I'm doing this right, but it felt like I had to do something. Life in Haven would be a lot worse without these two weirdos.
Ooh, a chest. Oh, is the hat in here?
Huh. There it is. Half person, half dump truck.
Key. A key for the drawer? What's in here? I'm curious.
This must have been Gabe's.
Make stuff right list. Find Alex, find owner of stolen Chevy. Free rent. Reimburse free rent return. Ernest Walker. Donate to Lawrence Detention Center. Apologize to Vic. New bong for Kevin. Apologize to Zoe. Really apologize to Katie this time. Apologize to Aaron and tell him you like his remixes.
That's a long list.
Apologize to
And
Oscar.
I bet he would have gotten through it.
Back for the Chevy. Apologize to that guy from the mall. All right. Thank you. Letter to Lenny. Mall check. She moved to Maryland. Track her down. Bright to Mrs. Henriette Boxon. Forgive Dad. Memory?
Wow, Gabe. Still finding ways to break my heart, huh?
Oh.
Wish I'd taken Steph's advice.
Alex thinks it's football game. I mean it. Only one of these at a time, Steph.
Steph, I will murder you.
Alex, Steph told me you'd be willing to play at our next open mic night. I wager it'd really help loosening folks up to break the ice. Can you make it?
We're one step closer now.
Oh, corporate sabotage to-do list. Gotcha.
A housewarming gift from Eleanor. She said Gabe loved these little
guys. Finish the sentence. It's fine.
Huh. There it is. Half person, half dump truck. I feel you. Yeah, I don't need to know what that was for. Another one of Gabe's hidden cans. Dork. Steph knows how to LARP on a budget.
I hope Ethan likes
shit.
this.
The feather on the hat must have fallen off. Maybe I can find it. Gabe's last effects from the coroner. Pike dropped it off a few days ago.
Oh, so they did find the body.
Guess I've been avoiding looking through it.
Ew.
Okay. You can
What?
take the kid out of juvie. Oh.
Hurry up and finish your shift, Love Char.
One match left. I don't know why, but this must have been really special to Gabe.
Don't give up.
Never know when you'll need a light.
Ooh.
I'm not giving up yet, Gabe.
That's gonna have some big, significant meaning in the future.
I better find that feather. Steph is a stickler for details. I know this is Ethan's copy, but I'm level 73, and I'm not stopping.
But
I found some really cute photos of Gabe and Ethan on this thing.
feather.
Alex the Bard, ready to serve. Time to head out.
SOS, nothing. Short sounds like his dad's picking him up in a few hours too. FML, any ideas? Let me talk to him. I'll be right there, hero. Alright, I'm a loser with a valid license. Stop with all these flies. It's like tiny, 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 but still. Thanks for the help, Chen. Just remember I never told you anything. That my dad was talking to you. I hear you, Mac. Don't worry. Get some sleep. Easier said than done. I know.
One day, I'll stop being a freeloader. For now,
I appreciate your offer to start paying
just
rent. Take a
grateful.
few months to fill your piggy bank first, then we can talk. Jed's being really nice to her. Just like he was to, Gabe, I guess. It's just the kind of person he is. Okay. Let's see if we can get through this and then I'll end. Hello, Ethan. You don't want to do a LARP?
Hey. I don't need, like, cheering up or whatever.
Okay, so maybe this wasn't the most subtle idea, but Gabe was so excited to LARP with you. I bet he'd really want you to do it.
I do want to do this. It's just...
Ethan.
Everyone's been working so hard. And if I'm not happy, they'll all be disappointed.
Must be weird, having a bunch of adults pressuring you to dress up in a costume and act like you're having fun.
Yeah, especially my mom. She always looks so... sad. 'Cause I'm like bummed out. But I can't just pretend.
Then don't.
So, don't pretend. Just be yourself. Or yourself with a foam sword and a funny hat.
But what if I'm still, you know, not having fun?
Then don't. That's fine too. No one will be disappointed in you for being you.
All right. But I don't want to do it alone. You have to help me.
Of course.
Let's see what we got.
Thanor, the Monster Slayer! Thanks to the gods and all the heavens you've come. I am in desperate need of a great hero. Could you be the one? Please, tell me of your exploits.
There's a bunch of stuff. Maybe my bard can sing something about me.
Oh. Sure. A kraken ate a city every year until it died on Thanor's spear.
My goodness. So, you must be Thanor's bard, Alwyn, whose songs have magical powers. It sounds like you are exactly the heroes I need. My name is King Tabor. The age of monsters has come upon my kingdom. Horrible creatures stalk the streets. My people live in constant fear. But there's hope. An ancient prophecy describes 3 mysterious gems, known as soul jewels, that can save us all. I need you to go search the kingdom, survive whatever's out there, and bring me back those jewels. Do you understand?
Yeah. Yes.
Good. Then you must go, now. My people are counting on you.
Should we start with the main road?
Ooh.
Okay.
Time to find some jewels.
So you're seriously Alwyn?
Don't you recognize me?
Oh, yeah, of course.
It's been a long time since Carneris.
Exactly.
Those were good times, huh? Except for the spiders.
Yeah.
Oh. How fun. Oh. How are you feeling, sir?
Alex really saved the day. Gabe would be proud.
Thanks, Jed.
Aww. Aww. Oh, so sweet.
How do we know where to look?
I think we don't know. It's a true adventure.
Oh.
Oh, I see. I want to make sure I don't miss anything. Anything under these ye old swings?
do you think the jewels are for?
Maybe some kind of magic ritual that protects the whole kingdom.
Does King Tabor know magic?
I guess we'll find out. Is that a scroll of paper?
Scroll of Healing restores you and your allies to full health, removes all negative status effects, poison, stun, etc., and may be used once.
What is that?
It's a magic scroll we can use in fights.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Okay. It's a wolf.
A direwolf.
Shit, what do we do?
I think we have to fight it.
Oh, this is neat. Oh.
Burning blade. 1 damage. And you're on fire for the next 2 turns.
Untuned cord. 1 damage.
This is great.
2 damage. I'm still on fire.
Shield of courage.
Stirring him. Double Thanor's next attack.
This is great.
Protected by Shield of Courage.
I'm still on fire.
Oh, 4 damage.
Hey, this is so neat. So cool.
Loot. Oh, cool. I learned a magic attack.
1 damage to allies? Better be nice to Thanor.
3 damage to enemies. What must be used? Maybe used once per battle only. And
Let's keep going. What do you think this key is for?
Maybe it unlocks something in one of these stores.
This is actually really fun.
I know, right? How do we know for sure it's dead? Should we tickle it?
Stop it. Be serious.
Oh. Yes, Thanor. My bad. My bad, Thanor.
Huh.
Oh.
Did Ethan drop this?
I swung over the top once.
No way. Prove it. I'll give you $1 if you can.
I did! I don't have to prove it. I'm gonna tell my mom you called me a liar.
Do it, dude. I dare you.
Gabe, you would have really had fun with all this. Shouldn't go back until we found all 3 jewels.
Yeah, okay. Fine. Okay. Okay, well, been finding them in order thus far. See, there's no ray tracing, like, at all. Maybe I'm just missing it.
Let's go to the peach.
Well, now, who do we have here?
Oh, I bet we can use that.
Scroll of Healing.
Found a scroll?
Yeah.
Sorry, I interrupted your talking. Oh well. Come on, Thanor. Oh. One
Got
dodge.
another scroll.
Cool.
This is really cool, actually. I might have to end the video. Actually, I'm gonna end it here and I'll... Oh. I don't know if it's saved. I'm just gonna end it here and I'll pick it up in the next video. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.